Alright, the first thing I want to do is clean the surface that I'm going to paint. And the next thing, worried about symmetry of my arcs on each spoke, so I made a template with 3 little cutouts. I got 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top, and it fits the hub fairly well. And just kind of eyeball the center. And use this Stadler pencil. Make 3 marks like that. And they're really faint. I'm sure you can't see them, but I can. That's what's important. Alright, now I've got this other little template with the radius I cut out. And now I'm going to draw my radiuses. Just get lined up on my mark like that. Keep my fat fingers out of the way. And draw my line. Well, that ain't worth a damn. That's a good thing about making mistakes. You can pretty much fix it. Try this again. This spoke is terribly pitted. These are not original flywheels. Somebody casted these. Gene bought this at Portland. I mean, a super basket case. I'm just amazed at the machine work he can do. I can do a little bit, but I've been relegated to the paint shop. Alright, there we go. Alright, in my previous video, I don't know why I said it, I said this stuff, not thinner, I meant it wasn't lacquer thinner like I cut spray paint with, but it is called enamel reducer. Makes me think of mineral spirits, although I haven't used mineral spirits. Like I say, it seems kind of oily. But for using the brush, I certainly thin the paint the one shot. And I use what I've seen other pinstripers use, this clipboard with a little paint and a little of that thinner so you can try to get the right consistency. Like I said, unlike that bugler roller, I do thin this. It seems to let go of the brush a little bit easier. If you don't thin it, it seems like it just wants to stay stuck to the brush. And try to get a little excess off here. Alright, let's give this a try here. I'll have to move the flywheels from time to time to try to get the right angle and keep the brush, the paint at the tip of the brush. And so we got a little excess there. You can see that my hand's not the steadiest, but try to get a hold of something, and once you stick that brush, you can get a lot steadier. And I wish I had a thicker brush, which I did, but I left it sitting in a can, bristles down, and put a set in it. So I learned a lesson there. That's another $12 brush. But like I say, you gotta learn somehow. So the point of not having a thicker brush, I basically have to go over this line twice to try to get the line width that I want. I'm just getting a little more paint here on the brush. And it's just not easy getting exactly where you want to get. Probably be easier if I had the flywheel off, laying down. And once you get an initial line down, it really seems like the brush just wants to follow it. And it's about the thickness. I'll take that. A couple other things before I get going. I should make a mistake and need this, but I've got a paintbrush, a junk that I kind of sharpened on the end there that I'll use to, if I make a mistake, I can wipe it off and even stick it in a rag like this. Use a little of that enamel reducer and just wipe. Seems to work real well. So I got to keep that handy. Alright, get my brush loaded again. Roll this a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Made a good mistake. I had to clean up. So I'll just wipe that off. Just wiped off my layout line. A little bit of it. Good practice for the future. Maybe one of these days I won't have to use layout lines. All right, back over here. Try this direction this time. So a lot of times I'll get a little splash at the end of my stroke where the brush actually flicks. I don't know, make that a little bit wider towards the top there. Like I say, once you get initially laid a stripe, the brush seems like it wants to follow that, which is helpful. And I think I'll quit with that one. Start on the next one. I've seen a lot of debate over what people drink when they pinstripe, and I've decided for me I'll save the beer to celebrate. I actually had 2 cups of coffee, and like always hand shake like a dog trying to shit a peach seed. So, but like I say, once you get a hold of something and get the brush tip laid down, it seems like even I steadied up pretty good. So. Alright, I'll go ahead and finish this job and show you a finished picture. Stay tuned. Alright, I just finished. Once again, like I always say, it's not perfect, but right now it's the best I can do. And like the other side turned out a little bit better. But like I say, these pits on here are even worse on this side. But maybe one of these days I'll get me a smooth surface to work with. I won't know how to act. But this engine runs, so technically it's going to look like that. Nobody can scrutinize it then. Thanks for watching. If you would, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will return the favor. If you do that, I'll subscribe to your YouTube channel. And y'all have a great day. It's time to get to mowing, do some real work. Adios.